Grand Rising. It probably won't be the rising when you're watching this, or maybe it is. There's a sun ray glare on my camera. I might turn the light off. But welcome. It is Ray. I am here with your Leo full moon shadow work. Pick a card. The Leo full moon is on February 16th. I am filming this on February 12th, Saturday. You're watching this on Saturday when I upload. What's good? Happy Valentine's Day. If someone else outside of yourself didn't make you feel the love that you deserve, I hope you gave that love to yourself, okay? There's something about the way my hands are intertwined and like this. I don't know what this means, but I'm being told not to separate it, to keep going. So let's keep going. Before, actually, let us pray, and then I have a message to give, and then we'll get into the pick a card, okay? God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, please use me as I guide the collective on their full moon and Leo shadow work. God, thank you for allowing me to be a clear channel and clear vessel. Thank you for my gifts. Thank you for the opportunity. Gratitude, Ashe. So shadow work. I've been doing shadow work videos for a while. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been talking about shadow work. If you were with me on Clubhouse, I've spoken about shadow work. But I feel the need to speak about shadow work before I get into today's messages. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with shadow work is the dark part of ourselves. Of course, the dark part of ourselves is what is not of light, but it's the parts of ourselves that we don't want to accept, don't want to face, don't want to acknowledge. It's the parts of ourselves that still need inner work, that still need inner guidance, that still need, I wouldn't say, because some of you are perceiving this like a weakness that needs to be mastered into a strength, but in perception, it could be viewed that way, because it's like the shadow can be an unhealthy part of you that takes over your reality, and before you realize it's taken over your reality, you've already dug deep into the rabbit hole. Rabbit holes have been a theme over the last couple of days, but really, like, when it comes to shadow work, things about yourself that you don't like, that you need to change. It could be your attitude. It could be your communication. It could be how you love. Like, when it comes to love, shadow work with love is when you start to love with conditions instead of loving unlimitedly. I don't know if that's a word, but not. I just made it up. But it can, once you master your shadow, once you know what triggers you, so also, yes, shadow work is a part of those triggers. Things that people say that just make you go from 0 to 100. Minding the business of others, shadow work. Feeling like you lack creativity, shadow work. Not being able to keep a long-lasting relationship, whether this is with partnerships, business, friendships, shadow work, whatever. It's like cycles that keep happening, or cycles that you keep attracting, or people that you keep attracting over and over in your life, in different situations, different scenarios, in different bodies, but you're still, getting the same outcome. You're still not getting that fruition and fulfillment that you set out to get. And if that's like whatever is a consistent negative pattern, is some shadow work that needs to be done in your life, okay? And the first part of shadow work, just like when it goes to, what is it? I think AA, like you have to accept, you have to acknowledge it Acknowledge it, accept that this may be your current reality, but it doesn't have to stay your reality. You can do the inner work to shift that, okay? And I just got a notification when I said that. So yes, you can always do the inner work to shift it, but you have to make the decision to do so. And as you start to dig in, as you start to dig deeper within your inner den, okay, and you start to get to the root and you start to uncover, like, where did these cycles come from? Where did I develop these patterns? When did my life become this? It can be hard to face because a lot of times when we leave a situation or leave a person, we just want to, it's like out of sight, out of mind. But if the same situations with different people keep coming, you have to go back and revisit those people's situations that you try to be out of sight, out of mind. So it can bring up a lot of wounds, it can bring up a lot of hurt, it can bring up a lot of trauma. And to have these self-strength and self-discipline and inner willpower to keep uncovering so that your life changes, and not only your life, the children that are coming up in this world that are set to lead the world when our time here is done, like, you're able to get them on the right path versus the path that has been generational trauma, generational curses, generational patterns, okay? So I felt the need to break that down. For those of you who needed more clarity on shadow work, I really hope that that helped. I'm actually about to see if I turn off the light, if it'll make a difference. Hold on. No, the light on. Okay. Lights on, lights off. Okay. But let's get into the piles. Let's get into the reading. So your angle may be different. But pile 1 is this Sunstone crystal. Okay. Very Leo energy like, okay? Since Leo's ruled by the sun, 7-11. Pile 2 is Turquoise. And pile 3 is Pyrite. Okay. So take a moment to pick your pile. If you already picked your pile, you can go to the timestamp below and just fast forward. You don't have to watch until we get to your pile if you're not pile 1. But let's get into it. I'm going to say one more prayer before getting started, and then we'll get into the messages. All right, let's get started with pile 1. Hey, pile 1. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. But we're here to look at the shadow work that is required of you to do around this full moon in Leo. And this could be something that's taking place over the next 2 weeks up until we reach the new moon, which the new moon is in Pisces, I believe, at the beginning of March. Let me double check because I have it written down. My handy dandy planner. So as I pull out my planner, yeah, the Pisces new moon is March 2nd, 2022. And the Leo full moon is on February 16th, which I believe is a Wednesday. Yes. You know what? I just realized it was on a Wednesday, and I was born on a Wednesday, and I'm a Leo sun, Leo South Node, Leo Mars, and Leo Mercury. Okay. This is going to be a powerful move for me, honey, but this isn't about me. Let's get back to you. So I have not seen this card, but for you, pile 1, there's a need to really, I hear, go back to the drawing board. With me pulling out my planner, there's something that you're wanting to accomplish that you need to plan steps around. Like your dreams need a practical plan type of energy. But you chose a beautiful sunstone. And let's get into it. Ooh. A tall tale 53. 5 plus 3 is 8. The birds are chirping. They're helping me with this reading. Okay. I understand it's February. I don't know where you are in the world. But with the way the birds are chirping, like today, it's a beautiful day. I'm in Virginia. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day today. It's warm outside and it's February. The temperature, we're experiencing all 4 seasons in 1 week, but you need to spend as much time outside as you can. Like one day last week, or this past week, it was this week, because today's Saturday. I kept thinking today was Sunday. Anyways, I had a really bad headache. Went outside. I was outside, but not in the sun. Headache, throbbing. Me, I try not to take Western medicine, like unless like it's literally unless it's literally excruciating pain. So I avoided taking Tylenol, and then I went back outside and I put my entire crown in the sun, 11:11, and the headache went away instantly. So there's a need to get connect with nature, be outside, specifically be in the sun, wherever you're feeling pain. Like if your heart is feeling pain, if your mind is in chaos, if your body's in pain, do your best to go outside and put whatever that is in the sun and allow the sun, the light of the sun, to heal you. Okay. Interesting with this, a tall tale. This is Pinocchio. And you know the story of Pinocchio. When Pinocchio lies, his nose grows longer, okay? And then as the birds are chirping, like birds sit at the highest altitude, okay? And if you see, he's sitting on top of this hat at the highest altitude, okay? And you can say around him is earth, okay? He's on top of the earth. We're going to get more into what this tall tale is, because I'm hearing fibs and lies. And a lot of people think that a fib and a lie is separated. It's the same thing. A fib is considered a white lie. A lie is a lie, and the truth is the truth, okay? So there's some, with these stars coming out, I'm getting firework energy. So there's some truth that's going to be exposed, that's going to like light a fire to your ass. Is that the saying? Or put a fire within you. And whatever this is, I don't want to say you may end up alone, but whatever this tall tale is, we're going to get into the cards, but I feel like this is associated with someone, and you're going to end up separating from someone because of a lie, like something, and there's exposure happening here. Okay. And with this 53, this is 8 energy. This is Leo full moon. And the Leo this full moon is extremely powerful, because Leo is ruled by the sun. Okay. Emphasis of sun energy. And to have a full moon at night in the sign that is governed by the sun, like the shit that's being exposed, I'm hearing it's undeniable and divinely orchestrated. Okay. This isn't a moon to play with. Okay. If you want to know the truth about something, someone, a situation, you will get clarity around this Leo full moon. And Pisces season, this Leo full moon is ending Aquarius season and ushering in Pisces season as well. So with Pisces and Neptune energy, like Neptune can be lies, illusions, shit is being exposed. But let's get into it. Let's dig a little deeper. Pile 1, Leo full moon shadow work. The sword. This is giving me Ace of Swords vibes. Yes, the vibes. The truth is coming out, okay? The truth is coming out. It's being exposed. What's in the dark is coming to the light. You see this lightning strike? It's divine, okay? You see the sun and the moon, and then the crescent moon above. Like, this the truth is coming out. Like, this is, if you didn't believe it with this card, believe it with this card. And I hear a separation. This is a double-edged sword, okay? So there's going to be a split of some type, a separation of some sort. And it's going to be a powerful impact. So like, it's really, really, really going to change your life. Pile 1. And also, this is, in what ways have you been lying to yourself? In what ways have you been unhonest with yourself? Okay, it's like, it's something that there's a situation in your life that you've been trying to, I see the arrows card in the deck I just pulled from, but there's sweet lies. Like, it's doing, like, somebody or something is doing just enough to keep you, what is it, stuck in the mud, stuck in the yuck, stuck in the glue. But whatever this is, like, it's going to be exposed. The truth is coming out. And I see someone, whether this is you or someone else, but someone, whoever is hearing this message, whoever is listening to pile 1, like, whatever is about to be exposed, the anticipation has been building up. And I see someone scrambling, trying to get their ducks in a row so that they're not exposed. But there's no way, like, what's done in the dark is coming to the light. This deck, my hands are too small for this deck. Pile 1, Spirit. Pull one in. Leo Shadow Word. This is like the second time I've ever used this deck. It's a light and shadow deck, actually. And, ooh, okay. Let's take all 3. So big. Okay, so we have the 3 of Swords reversed, the 5 of Wands reversed, and Judgment reversed. Okay. So this is, hold on. We have Saturn here. We have Leo. We have Libra here. We have Saturn again. Hella Saturn energy. And with this Judgment being reversed, Judgment Day. And we're in the middle. This Leo full moon is in the middle of a portal, okay? The portal opened on February 2nd, 2022. And the last day of the portal was February 22nd, 2022, okay? And this is as we're ending the portal, we're ending the shadow part of Mercury retrograde, which ends on the 23rd. So there's something that you've misjudged. There's something that you didn't trust your intuition on. This is definitely this is with a partner of some type. Like, look at this. You see the man and the woman? And this, I see 2 men as well. So I'm getting third-party situations with this 3 of Swords, okay? You or the other person are not the only one, okay? There's some heartbreak that's already been shown that you've tried to ignore. It's like you're really, really hoping for the best outcome. But Spirit is saying that it's a lie. It's a lie, and you're delaying your own manifestations because you keep entertaining the lie. And with this 5 of Wands reversed, upright, there's conflict and disruption. Reversed, with this Libra energy that's on this 3 of Swords reversed, the scales are being balanced out. Like, I feel like somebody in the February 2022 monthly predictions had this, but like this, my hands aren't straight. Okay, let's use this. This is a scale of my yacht, okay? And right now your scale is like this, okay? But what's being exposed is going to rebalance everything for you like this, okay? So I actually want to go to my ancestor deck. I've been called to use my ancestor deck a lot on YouTube, and this is my deck. This is me and my ancestors. We are one with this deck. But I feel like I'm being called to use it for the collective because they're really helping me deliver the messages. Like I'm literally just a vessel. And there's some ancestors working together to bring out this truth. It's like whatever two parties, actually, hold on. I'm sorry, whatever three parties are involved, yeah, because there's three swords, there's three people in this Five of Wands, and there's three people in this Judgment outside of Spirit. I'm hearing the ultimate archangel. So whatever this is, like the ancestors of all three parties are tired of everyone's like shit. So the ancestors are coming together for all three parties to expose this shit, to expose the truth. Okay? It's like when you I'm getting like there's an ancestral peace treaty that's happening to cause them to work together, because these ancestors may have been at odds with each other, but there's a peace treaty being made to balance some shit out. Okay, like I say this all the time, like we're in a war physically, mentally, and there's a war that's happening in the cosmos. Okay, and as above so below, starting in the cosmos, and it's coming to the physical. Pile 1, full moon in Leo, shadow work. Pile 1. I didn't cut the deck, so I'm going to re-pull. When it comes to major arcana cards like the Fool, the Magician, the Emperor, Justice, Judgments, okay? When a major arcana is reversed, it means you need to go back to the previous arcana to see what you need to master. And people, for some of you that are getting into tarot, you're like, well, the Fool, even though the Fool is on here, but the Fool is the first card, what would I go back to since it's the beginning? You will go back to the world, because the cycle hasn't been completed. 22 on the timer when I said that. You go back to the world because the cycle hasn't been completed for a new journey to start. And so with this judgment is 20, okay? Twos are a theme. When you see 222, just know some shit is being balanced out for you, okay? But if you go back, number 19 is the Sun card, okay? So there's some inner child healing, because Pinocchio, I learned about Pinocchio as a child. Most people learned about Pinocchio as a child. So this could be a lie from your childhood that's been exposed, like a family secret. I hear something ancient. But with the Sun, there's more illumination that needs to happen, and it's gonna help heal your inner child. Okay, yeah. So we have the Hierophant. So this is regarding a commitment. Pile 1. The Son of Earth, which is also the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Father of Water reversed, which is the Father of Cups reversed. We have Disappointment reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. All right, these cards are. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So remember, I brought up the situation of the Fool and how you need to go back to the world. Well, in this deck, the world is the universe. Okay, 21. So a cycle needs to be completed, which is why the Ace is reversed, because a new beginning is waiting to happen. Okay, we have 5 here. So you are coming out of the conflict, coming out of the struggle, whether you realize it or not. The 5 of Wands, if we go backwards, the 4 of Wands, this is a commitment. This is a foundation that's been built. Something that you've created, or something. It's like one of those. I'm also getting a situation like prearranged marriages. How like your family sticks within a certain, like your parents choose your partner type of situation. But there's a commitment that needs to be completed. There's a commitment that needs to end for your new beginning to begin, okay? But whatever this is, with the King of Cups, which is the Father of Water, being with Judgment reversed, it's like you are, something is emotionally unfulfilling, okay? It's emotionally unfulfilling, and it's affecting your spirit, and it's affecting your mind, okay? It's affecting your manifestations, and whatever this is that's unfulfilling, it's like you know it is. You know it is. You know it is, but it's something that you're committed to. Dedication energy. I'm getting, especially with this Ace of Pentacles being here, hella earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So yeah, and it's taking your power away, okay? It's not like, it's not 369 energy, okay? It's 36. But it's like trying to create a triangle, but you only have this part of the triangle. You don't have the bottom, to create the full, okay, this is the triangle, y'all, okay? And this is all that you have, okay? You see how the fingers are over my nose? So it's like there's something that you need to be honest with yourself about, or something that you need to accept, for the triangle to become whole, for you to become whole, for your mind, body, and soul to be aligned in one. Okay? Whew, yes, that was interesting. And there's a need to really connect with your divine feminine. Oh, I gotta sneeze. There's a need to really, really connect with your divine feminine and nurture yourself as this truth is exposed. Like, don't beat yourself up with like, if I knew better, I should have did better, I could have avoided this. Everything is divine. Everything is divine. This is a lesson, and you may not understand why you had to go through the lesson now, but I'm hearing you will in the future. So, and this is something that you definitely need to journal also. Pile 1, Leo full moon shadow work. Final messages for pile 1. Expect powerful change, baby. You see how the light is being exposed through this darkness? Eclipse energy. We actually, the last eclipse, I had an eclipse pick a card. I'm going to see if I could tag it to this video. But this eclipse season lasts for 6 months. This one ends in March. And the new moon in March is in Pisces. So yeah, this is definitely going to happen. Like, this is going to go into the beginning of March. Whatever this is, it's being exposed. So I'm hearing, just be patient with yourself. Be patient. Hold on. Final messages for pile 1 for this video full moon. Final messages for pile 1. 29, 11. Final message for pile 1. There's a lot that you need to surrender to spirit at this time. Thank you. Final message for pile 1. Thank you. And finally, it is I don't know the words. That's the song I hear though. I just, finally is being iterated. Final messages for pile 1. Thank you. I flipped that over because that's going to be the very last message that I read. But let's see here, pile 1. The sun came out. All right. So we have anger and chains. Shine, which is also number 19, representing the sun card. Observe, hanged man energy. Okay. Travel. Okay. So, hold on, this came out first. Let's go like this. Travel is what you need to surrender. Okay. So, going back to 5 of Wands being reversed, that goes back to the 4 of Wands, the home, foundation, stability, new beginnings, jobs. With this anger and chains, the Y'all see this lion right here? So with this, be very, very mindful of your emotional intelligence during this full moon in Leo. You are going to be hella triggered, Pot One. Just being honest, you're going to be hella triggered. You're going to, and this is a test, going back to judgment being reversed. Like this is a test, okay? Whatever is being exposed, it's like, how well are you going to handle it is what you need to ask yourself. How well are you going to handle it? Observe each and every feeling and emotion. Observe the words that are spoken. If this is face to face, observe the body language. Observe everything. I'm hearing all truths that are spoken are truths. All truths that are spoken are truths. But there's also a need to observe your thoughts and understand if you are unconsciously manifesting negative shit or not, okay? It's like you're wanting to start something, you're wanting to start a new beginning, but you're thinking about every fucked up outcome, and that's what you're unconsciously manifesting because that's what you're so focused on. Yeah, 3111. So to have that 111, that new beginning, you need to release the anger and the change that you harbor within your heart. Something hurt you and broke you as a child that you still carry around. You really, really need to go back to that and uncover it. Release the chains, release the anger, release the resentment, release the betrayal, release the hurt, release the lies of others, okay? And be true to yourself, okay? Know your worth, know your value, and don't accept anything less. You see this red X? This red X is showing that a big ass red flag has been shown to you with the moon being on both sides, okay? And this is like an hourglass and a reflection, a mirror. So just pay attention to everything. Pay attention to your feelings, and also decipher and have discernment if your feelings are true or if this is an unconscious fear that's being manifested. Observe everything and pay attention to the downloads you're getting in your sleep with this rainbow, okay? This is the time to really open your heart, stop keeping your heart constricted. Really, really work with Sunstone, okay? For the rest of February leading up to March. But this is a time to free yourself, surrender. I hear free yourself by Fantasia. If you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want someone, release them. If you know someone doesn't want you, take the initiative, walk away, shine. There's so much waiting for you, but you have to surrender the anger, the chains, and the unhealthy thought patterns. And be patient, okay? There's a need for patience for you. And travel. Travel says, let every aspect of this trip unfold in harmony. May divine order arrange and handle every detail. I'll be guided easily and follow the leads as they are shown. Ask God to order your steps, okay? And then Page of Air. This says logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, a tall tale, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. That's what it says, Part 1. I'm just a messenger. Thank you for being here. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for supporting me. God bless you. This Leo full moon. And there's a need to really, on the Leo full moon, wash your hair with Florida water. Wash your hair with holy water. Take a salt bath. Nurture yourself. Honor yourself. Some of you need to yoni steam as well. Clean out that negative sexual energy that's being harbored in your womb. But yeah, God bless you, baby. I love you. Bye. Pile 2. Hey, Pile 2. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I am cleaning up from Pile 1. So I apologize that we are starting fresh with you. And I'm cleaning up from Pile 1. So with this, there's something I'm here that you're cleaning up from the past. And now I hear Eminem cleaning out my closet. Some of you are spring cleaning this Leo full moon. I mean, or it's like you're getting a head start on spring cleaning. But there's something that you feel in the air. Something, I hear a drum roll. There's anticipation and momentum being built at this moment. All right, so pile 2, I have not seen your cards. You chose the beautiful turquoise. Some of you are really, really stressing. And you're going to know this by seeing your hair shed more, okay? Or if you're not stressing, just know that you're going through a divine transformation and you're shedding skin. Snake energy. Snake energy, skin shedding. Sorry about the shaking. Just want to clear the energy for you. It's 10:19 on the timer. 19 Leo energy. Hold on, I'm feeling the need. There's a need to really cleanse for you, Pal 2. Wash your hands more. Wash your hands, cleanse your hands. There's something about cleanliness and it being so close, and actually cleanliness is the next thing. Cleanliness is godliness, okay? Something about clean, like it's like you desire to be more connected. You desire to be closer. You desire to expand your spiritual gifts, but you need to be closer to spirit requires a clean environment, clean mind, clean body, clean soul, and a clean heart. Whatever one of those that I just mentioned that are impure, it needs to be cleansed, okay? I'm going to drink some coffee and pray and then flip over these cards, okay? Rhyming, bars, okay? A lot of you are writing poetry, or part of your shadow work, healing your shadows, writing. There's a need to pray more, to give more gratitude, to really thank God. Like Pal 2, you're blessed. You're really, really blessed, and you're really, really fucking protected. And you sleep on your power a hell of a lot. But I'm hearing all of that is about to change. Did I say that you're a Pal 2 and you're the only Pal that got 2 cards? Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I did see your cards and I forgot. So there's something that you have forgotten about that's very, very valuable to the next step in your life, okay? But let's get into your cards. We have Smoke and Mirrors and Spirit of Gratitude, okay? 42, 43. Something is happening in steps. We have 6, 7. When I told you guys to hold on, the Leo full moon is on February 16th, 2022. And we're going to feel this energy leading up into the Pisces new moon energy, which is on March 2nd. But the Leo full moon, hold on. So the 16th is 7, okay? Spirit of Gratitude, okay? But if I add the date all together, give me a second. I just want to check my math. Yeah, it adds up to 15. And 1 plus 5 is 6. So Capricorn, Gemini energy, the devil and the lovers. The devil is the number 15 in the tarot deck. And 1 plus 5 is 6. The lovers, Gemini energy, okay? Y'all, I think this is my pile. I want to say this is my pile because when I had my birthday, it's 42, which is 6. This is my number. Anyways. Okay. So we have smoke and mirrors, spirit of gratitude. So with the smoke and mirrors, I'm getting there's some cloudiness or fogginess around your third eye. Okay. There's something that is unclear. But in order to cleanse your third eye, it's like a doubt of intuition. Okay. It's like a doubt of intuition, and you doubt your intuition so much that in order to expand your intuition, you need to give ultimate thanksgiving for it. You need to give ultimate gratitude for it. Okay. You need to moisturize your third eye. You need to really cater to your third eye. It's like you have mastered how to honor yourself in the physical, but now it's time to level up for how you honor yourself in the spiritual. Okay. And I hear the more you give thanks, the more clearly that you see, the more the smoke clears away. So it's like, okay, going back to the whole doubting intuition. If you like, let's just say you go with your first, you know how when you take a test in school, they're like, if you don't know the answer, then just go with your first instinct. But then that first instinct ends up being wrong. Or actually, no, I wouldn't say the first instinct is wrong. You have a first instinct. You second guess that immediately, like within the same millisecond, you second guess that instinct and you go with something else, and then you're like, damn, I should have stuck with the very first thing that I heard type of energy. And it's like that inner spiritual doubt that you have is creating this smoke and mirrors. And then the more that you honor and get that very first initial gut instinct, and you're like, damn, that was right, that was good. And it keeps happening. Like every time you honor it, you need to give gratitude to spirit and to yourself. Okay. And the more you give gratitude, the more it's like, beam. Okay. I just like a deer in headlights type of energy. It's like your third eye is on point. Okay. Interesting, we're talking about the third eye. 3, and I have 3 gems on my third eye. Yeah, this is my pile. So going back to 6 and 7 energy, 6 is the lovers, the 7 is the chariot. So there's a need to, and going back to 15 as well, I'll start with 15. So there's a need to detach from the chains of your old self. It's like, yes, you know, people, the person, or yeah, the fuck, the people and the person within us that we've transformed. It's 43 minutes on the timer. Yeah. The people minutes, shit, the people minutes. What the fuck? Okay. I think it's harder for me to get the message out because I know this shit applies to me. So, but we're talking about shadow work, so exposure, okay? But it's like the person you were in the past that you have transcended from and transformed from. Because if you see in the smoke of mirrors, like this is a transformation. This is like the eye of a tornado, okay? And the reflection of the mirror is, you can't see it. So it's like you're not, oh, okay, we about to go deep. You're not clear of your reflection, okay? You're not fully clear on who the fuck you are. You're not clear on how powerful you are. It's like you have, you know how like people have pull in certain areas, like if you want to make it to the top, you got to know people to know people. It's like that type of pull is what you have with God, is what you have with spirit, but you're not clear on that. So because you're not clear on that, it's so much confusion. You doubt yourself, you doubt your purpose, you doubt your visions. Okay, a lot of you are visionaries with this smoke and mirrors card, but this cup is actually a head. Okay, this is the third eye and this is the crown. So it's like you need to trust every freaking divine download, because you are that connected to spirit. You are that connected to God. You're like God's right hand, okay? If you ever watch the show Lucifer on Netflix, it's interesting. We're talking about 15 Lucifer, Amenadel, okay? Amenadel was God's favorite son, okay? All parents have a favorite, whether you want to be honest with yourself about that or not. But when it comes to Lucifer, he had the most angelic voice, okay? Semiel, okay? The most angelic, most beautiful voice. And it's interesting because for some reason I was thinking about this last night. But if you, going back to the show Lucifer, if you watch the show Lucifer, angels, people, human beings, self project, okay? So with this self projection, and you see how the smoke is coming out, projection, mirror, self reflection, projection. So we self project consciously and unconsciously. Lucifer, when he turned into his devil self, like his wings were not angelic, his face was not angelic, but that's how he felt about himself inside. So that's what was shown on the outer, okay? So it's like this outer shell of protection that needs to be broken down, because you've already gone through this. You've gone through a multitude. Whoever's watching PAL 2, you are like myself. You have gone through a massive transformation. You're in the middle of a massive transformation, and you're not even, like, you're really just scratching the surface right now of the transformations. And it's like, you're like, damn, Ray, like, you know how much shit I've been through and I've been overcoming and transmuting and transcending. Hell yeah, I know. Baby, we could tell stories all day, but it's not about that. It's not about how much someone has been through, how much someone has overcome. It's like, did you understand the lesson? Did you understand the value of that lesson? Okay. Do you understand your power? Do you understand your purpose? Do you understand that God has specifically appointed you? Ooh, the sun is brightening as I talk. God has specifically appointed you to do something so powerful on this physical realm, that you are that much divinely protected and connected in the cosmic realm. Whew, that all spirit wants you to do is move forward, trust that first instinct, and give thanksgiving, and everything else will be cleared away. Okay. Whew, okay. Like, a lot of your angels and ancestors, they cry. Okay. They cry and they get emotional. And I feel this energy. I share this to some of my ancestors too. Because, like, you know, in the spiritual, I'm in the spiritual, like, we are able to see, a lot of us have foresight, but in the spiritual, they see the past, present, and the future as a whole, okay? And even though they see that as a whole, every time you doubt yourself, every time you create inner confusion, every time you have inner conflicts, every time you go back and forth with your inner self versus trusting, going back to the lovers, that Gemini energy, that back and forth, it's like they get so sad, because now you're sleeping on you. You're sleeping on your soul. You're sleeping on you. You're sleeping on your power. And you have been put here. You have been appointed to lead, to transform, to help, to heal. And it's like, when you go into this smoke and mirrors energy, it makes them sad, because it's like, it's kind of like backtracking on all of the work you've already done, which is why it seems like there's so much work that needs to be done, because we do backtrack a lot. Our mind will get the best of us, a thought or a situation, a heartbreak will get the best of us, and then we tend to go back when we're really supposed to just take a moment, be still, and then go forward, you know? So this is a whole message within itself. But let's pull some more cards, okay? the roses. Smell the roses. Buy yourself roses. Buy your ancestors roses. Have gratitude for everything. Have gratitude for nature. Have gratitude for the trees and the oxygen and the bees and the whole photosynthesis process. And just trust. Like really, really trust. You need to really, really sit with yourself. Sit with yourself. And as you sit with yourself, you need to realize how God has blessed the homeless, have been so taken care of during this pandemic. I haven't heard shit about homeless and C-19. Have you? Okay. The homeless are good. Okay. The stray animals are good. The birds are good. The trees are good. The grass is good. The worms are good. The bees are good. The butterflies are good. They're all good. They're all taken care of by spirit. Do you know that you're good in that same way? That nature is good? And nature has the power to regenerate itself. So do you know how much power you have to regenerate not only yourself, but your lineage? Like, do you? Because I don't think you do. And that's what makes your spirit team so sad, okay? I'm sorry, every time I record YouTube, my ass be getting emotional. Shit's deep. All right, part 2, spirit. Trust in the steps. The manifestations are coming, baby. Trust. Are these? Yeah, these are your cards that wants to come out. Oh, this too. Surrender all. Surrender everything. Surrender. Faith without works is dead, right? Let me help you understand surrender and faith without works is dead. Surrender is saying, God, when it comes to my home, my stability, my finances, my family, my transportation, my food, I don't know what's going to happen, okay? But actually, I do know what's going to happen. You see how I just immediately corrected myself? Self-correct. This is time. This full moon is asking you, your shadow work is to self-correct, okay? So, spirit, when it comes to my home, my stability, my transportation, my food, my water, all of that, I trust that you are going to provide for me. You're going to take care of me, okay? I surrender the specifications on how to you, and I trust you. No matter what happens, no matter what I'm up against, no matter what seems like a block or a halt, I trust you. But the work I'm putting into the faith is I can take the steps to ensure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do as well. It's like meeting spirit halfway. So for instance, if you have a job, you're going to work, okay? You're saving your money. If you have a creative business, you are putting out content, you're giving to the world. Like you're putting in some type of work to ensure that whatever goal it is that you're wanting to consistently achieve, 333 on the timer, creation 369, it's always like you're always good because you've been putting in the work. So it's like even sometimes putting in the work is simply doing the inner work, making the changes, like resting. Resting is doing inner work, okay? Especially if you look like me, okay? Because my ancestors had to labor for hours in a day, and then they had to take care of fucking someone else's children. Like rest was not a part of it. If you rested, you were beaten, okay? A lot of you doing the work is fucking resting, okay? Choosing, like, I know that this may make my physical self feel unproductive, but I need to do this for my higher self. I need to do this for my spirit. Like the physical, like I said, the physical for you is already taken care of. This is the time to elevate within the spirit, okay? Where the spirit of God is, there's liberty. Okay, let's get into it. Four of Wands, okay? Commitment. You see how the waters are flowing? Celebration, excitement, as above, so below. The bridge, this is a bridge, and this is Venus, Aries energy. So yeah, this spring solstice that's happening in March, Aries season. Love, if love isn't currently in your life, it's all coming together. Like some of you are, like the physical is taken care of, but you're missing love. So this full moon is asking you, how are you loving yourself? How are you loving your inner child? How are you loving your physical self? How are you loving your higher self? Are you allowing them all to work as one? The inner child, the higher self, and your physical inner being. Okay? And then the more you love on yourself and balance that out, the more your divine partner is able to make way and solidify the connection in the physical. Okay? What fell on my lap is the Nine of Cups. All right? We have Pisces, Jupiter in motherfucking Pisces. And Jupiter is in motherfucking Pisces right now, I believe. So expect before the end of Jupiter in Pisces, which I can look it up to see when it ends, but expect a wish fulfillment. Hold on. Jupiter in Pisces ends May 11th. You know what's interesting? This is definitely my reading. That's my father's birthday. Taurus season. Taurus season. So, yes, expect a wish fulfillment by May 11th. Okay. And then this 4 plus 9, this is 13. So, divine transformation. Okay. Okay. Let's get into these cards. I'm being told to take these upright. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Eye of the Tiger. Okay, but these were reversed. Okay, so you're not... Spirit said read them reversed and read them upright. Okay, let's do both. So you're not fully in your power because there's something within the spirit that needs to be worked on. Okay, your shadow work is duality. With this Two of Pentacles upright, the dark part of yourself, your shadow work, the light part of yourself, the light work, they intermingle with each other. Okay, they intermingle with each other, they connect with each other, they're mastering duality. This is also another Jupiter card. Okay, and I believe this is Vesta. And you see how I see this as a snake and how it's connecting them. Like this is mastering the spirit. This is what you want, okay? But it's reversed, okay? And what's reversed is the light is trying to connect with the shadow, but the shadow is scared to let the light in because of a fear of vulnerability. Jupiter is expansion, but it's not your power with this Queen of Wands being reversed is not expanding because there's a disconnect between your light and dark body or light and dark self. Okay, but once you master this and you allow them to work, you allow them to intertwine and work with each other, the power is yours. You are unstoppable. You are unlimited. Okay, and then we have 9-2 here, 11. So yeah, come on. Let's go to the Moonology deck. 555. Baby, look. A new start is coming. It flew right out. New moon. Period. Believe in the impossible. Impossible. Cinderella vibes. A lot of you have been going through a lot of Cinderella shit. I'm getting the Brandy Cinderella. Okay? But you're about to be head of the household. Okay? Baby. All right, I'm being called to go back to this deck for you, pal 2. So this is... Your pile is lighter too than pile 1. So you've done the grunt of it, okay? It's really, really, it's like, it's really morphing into your higher self fully. Okay. Pile 2. Okay. You're so loved. You're so loved. The heart is wanting to open. The heart is wanting to expand. Then I mentioned my roses in this pile. Or I'm hearing you need to smell the roses. Yeah. If yeah, I think it was your pile. I'm not sure. But this is 14 and 9. This Rose's Kiss is going giving me 9 of Cups energy. Like, this is spirit kissing you. This is God kissing you. Your angels, your ancestors kissing you, loving you. As you open your heart, as you allow the divine love to flood in, as you allow your light and shadow to become one with each other, as you allow, going back to that beginning, the devil lovers energy, as you become one. This is like making love to the light and the shadow. Like, this is some deep shit, but that's the key. The key is in the heart. Leo rules the heart chakra. Okay, last year, and yeah, for a lot of you, Pal 2, last year was a 5-year which was ruled by Leo. You went through some shit last year that caused you to close your heart. Spirit is saying it's time for the rose to bloom, open, to blossom. Okay, allow the rose to open, allow your heart to open. You see this ladybug? You are lucky, you are blessed, you are divine. Embody that. Embody that, and don't ever sleep on yourself ever again. That's from your ancestors and your angels. Final messages for Pal 2 101. A lot of you are baby mamas. BABYMA. This goes out to all my baby mamas. If there's something, baby mamas like single, having to do something by yourself with no additional help. No, okay, real story, real quick. Companionship came, love is coming, baby. We have independence. But give me a second. I'm going to pull the rest of these cards while I tell this story. Pile 2, Spirit. Final messages for Pile 2, Leo, full moon, shadow work. When I first started my businesses, my YouTube channel, my apothecary, Clubhouse, Instagram, Risings with Ray, like, I have my hand in a couple of pots, okay? Multiple streams of manifestations going on, okay? When I started, I really wanted someone to put me on, okay? I wanted to be put on, okay? Because I didn't want to do the work. I didn't. Like, I felt like doing the work was me showing up. As far as like the word of mouth, getting the exposure, I wanted someone that was well known to do that for me. The more that I get this shit, do this shit and get it out the mud by myself with me and my spirit team, the more I'm so fucking grateful that nobody has put me on, because nobody can. I get to solely choose who sits at the table with me and who doesn't. Nobody can say that they put me on. No one can say that they helped me get to this position. I can say this to myself, and that alone gives me so much power. Okay, somebody needs to hear that. Especially with this independence card being here. Ooh, the animal. The animal. This is a nest of protection with your eye on the prize. This is speaking up. This is remaining focused, remaining diligent. New levels, new devils. Fuck it. Let's go to war type of energy, okay? That we ready, Pastor Troy type of energy. We have 2 of fire. It was reversed. 2 of wands. Upright, it says you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. A lot of you are in the energy of transition, and you're trying to figure out the path forward, going back to that planning, like the dreams need a practical plan type of energy. I'm hearing just take one step forward, and God will meet you the other way. Don't worry. Don't stop trying to figure out God's job. Yes, you have a lot of power, but God is source. Okay? So allow source to be source, and allow miracles and manifestations and this new start that's coming to happen for you. Okay? Actually, hold on. Independence says, hold on. I just want to see when what moons are happening in May. The Taurus full moon. Oh, that's the full moon in Scorpio. We had 13. So yeah, by the full moon in Scorpio, which is actually, hold on. And that's a lunar eclipse moon, a full moon lunar eclipse. But this is new moon. April 30th is the new moon in Taurus, okay? So Jupiter in Pisces ends May 11th. May is, look out for May. Just be on the lookout for May, okay? May, between whatever's happening around this full moon in Leo, is building up until May. We have 42, 43 come out, okay? And then Gemini, the full moon in Gemini is May 30th, which is leading into a 6 month. Yeah, May, shit, by summer solstice, between spring and summer, it's a lot is happening for you, pal. 2022 is a powerful year for you. Let me read these cards, okay? Independence says, the more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. So yeah, inner child, higher self is, come on. Thank you, Spirit. See, every time Spirit confirms something, gratitude, okay? I'm leading by example. Companionship says, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So it's like there's something regarding partnership that you're trying to manifest that you're rushing. Expect to, whatever this manifestation is, as long as you're doing the inner work, you can expect this to happen by June 2022. But in the meantime, work on yourself, nurture yourself, embrace yourself. There's a reason why it hasn't come together and hasn't happened yet. You see how my fingers just did that? Intertwine, work together. Yeah. Okay. There's a reason why it hasn't happened yet. There's more clearing that needs to be done. Okay. More clearing and more gratitude, and then just allow everything else to flow. But you are protected during the eye of the tornado. And I feel like your tornado is different for everyone that watches this. So you know what the tornado is for you, but know that you are divinely protected. All you have to do, whatever you need, all you have to do is ask Spirit once. Verbally. Going back to the animal, that throat chakra. Ask and know it's already done. Like there's no form of doubt that can sway that faith. Like that's the energy you need to be on. You have a very, very, very divine and powerful purpose. But in order to get to that level, you have to be unshakable, unmovable in the divine. Okay, the sun is getting brighter as I say that. A lot of you may have Leo in your chart too. All right, but Pal 2, God bless you. That was your reading. That was powerful. I'm definitely going to have to rewatch this myself after I finish. But Baby, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for supporting me. If you want to connect with me on other platforms, my information is below. I do Risings with Ray Monday through Friday on Instagram to get the daily energetic messages for that day. So definitely check that out. All of the information is below. I love you. God bless you. See you soon. Oh, pile 3. Hey, pile 3. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with your Leo full moon. Pick a card. A lot of you are rushing to do something. Slow down. I just want to get to know you. Rush, rush, rush. What are you going to rush for? What are you on a time limit for, pile 3? This full moon in Leo. I'm getting deadline energy. Time is up on something for you, pile 3. I'm stopping because, hold on, I'm getting flatline energy, flatline, and now I hear, oh, dead and gone. What the fuck? Let me cleanse the space. Let me pray. I'm using Florida water. And you chose the beautiful Pyrite. Patience. Patience is a theme for you. For your full moon in Leo shadow work, okay? Pile 3. Patience. Letting something go and patience. Those are your shadow work themes. Okay? You chose the beautiful Pirates. I hear money, 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 money. There's a lot of different messages for you. Some of you are looking for a new home. Some of you are looking for a new car. Some of you are looking for a new lover. A lot of you, all of you, for pile 3, need to really connect with your sacral chakra, especially if you are a woman. Your power lies in your sacral chakra. Men too, because that harnesses the sexual energy. So something with power, sex, letting something go, letting something flatline, a new beginning, and patience. Let's see what your overall shadow work theme. Ooh. Into me, I see. So your worth, your value. You see how this is being illuminated around her crown? I've never seen it illuminated like that. Okay, pile 3, self-worth. Self-love. Body image. Body image issues. not feeling pretty, not feeling beautiful, not feeling connected, not feeling respected, not feeling loved, not feeling nurtured, not feeling comforted, feeling alone, betrayal, flatline. I'm getting Bonnie and Clyde energy, but someone didn't stay down for the ride. I hear we had so many plans together. We were supposed to do so much together, and they lied. Pile 3, I know how you feel. You know how many partners I've been with that were like, oh, we're going to get married. We're going to have a family. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I love you so much. There's no one like you. I've had that. And each and every time I believed it. And I've been heartbroken. Specifically, I hear I've been broken into pieces. What song is this? Seen lightning flashing from above, but through it all, I remember that God loves me and He cares, and He'll never put more on me than I can bear. I have been, the story I just told you, I've heard that from at least 5 people. I've had three rings, never married any of them. And on this very day, in this very moment, and all of that heartbreak and all of that hope, I still believe in love. I still believe that all of those promises can come true, just not with those people that promised them and are no longer here. Because I know my value and I know my worth. And in order for me to get here, I have to understand my value and my worth and what I bring to the table without the help of another. So there's something within that message that you need to do. You need to understand your worth. You need to understand your value. 1711, 711. You need to understand what you bring to the table without the help of another. You need to understand that you are independent and not codependent. You need to understand just how beautiful and magical you are. You need to really affirm yourself. Because that's what I'm doing, affirming you. You need to open your heart and allow yourself to be vulnerable to receive what your heart truly desires. Your heart can't receive what it wants if you're not open to it, you know? There's a need to be gentle. There's a need to be patient. There's a need to talk to yourself nice. There's a need to hug yourself every day. When you're crying, you need to look in the mirror and wipe your tears and say that you are okay. You may not know where the love is coming from in this physical, but you know where the love comes from in the astral. And allow that love to fill you. Allow it to overflow your cup. Allow it to transform you. Allow it to inspire you. Allow it to give you a spirit of conviction to move forward. There's need to look up and stop looking down. There's a need to uncross your arms and open your heart. Okay? Yeah. There's a need for an unhealthy cycle of lack of self-love to be released. God has been guiding you and protecting you this entire time. But Pile 3, you're definitely wounded. So there's a need, there's a theme and a need to heal. Okay. Pile 3, full moon at Leo, shadow work. For every mountain you see me through, for every blessing. Hallelujah, for this I give you praise. A lot of you need to look up what the ruby is, what the ruby represents. Okay. We have the mountain, we have the cave, we have the shapeshifter, we have the box, and we have the vessel. The vessel and to me, I see this is like not feeling beautiful on the outside. It's like you feel ugly on the inside, so that's how you're seeing yourself on the outside. The heart. Listen to heart healing meditation. I actually have a private listing of my heart chakra sound bath. It's not public, so if you want that, let me know. I'll send it to you. I'll send you the link. There's a need to take a flower bath, specifically flowers. You need roses, you need daisies or sunflowers, white roses and red roses, black salt and pink Himalayan sea salt, rosemary, and I hear a sprinkle of sage, okay? But for you, pile 3, make the intent to take the bath with what I just named on the full moon. The night of the full moon, February 16th, take that bath. It's going to shift your vibration once you get out of it, okay? Yeah, with this shapeshifter card. Okay, so let's get into it. The mountain and the cave. If you see on the top of this mountain, he's in a cave. There was a reading that I did. Hold on. It's called The Fiery Furnace that you should watch. I'm going to see where it is on my thing real quick. The Aquarius January 2022 reading. If you go to my playlist, just go to Aquarius. And you'll see it, but it's called The Fiery Furnace. Watch that because this card came up and there's some messages in there for you. But you are stuck in this cave of darkness. You see the eyes? See the eyes in the cave? And sign language. Okay, let me get this message. Self-perception, okay? How you think and feel about yourself in the box. Okay. So with the cave and the mountain, there's an energy of like being stuck in darkness. And it's like living in a bunker, right? Living in a bunker with absolutely no sunlight for like 10 years. And then one day you just decide to come out of the bunker into the daylight, into the sunlight, and your body has no idea how to react, and your eyes have a hard time adjusting, okay? Because it's gotten adjusted to the energy of being in the bunker, lack of sunlight, darkness, that energy. Whatever this is it's been carried around for a very, very long time. And it has you stuck in the box. This cave is the bunker energy. This fire, it's like there needs to be a shift. Like there's a switch inside of you that needs to turn on, because right now it's turned off. Like when someone goes, lights on, lights off, something like that. There's a decision that needs to be made internally to say enough is enough. This is not the life that I want for myself. Let me step into the light and shapeshift my reality. Okay? There's so much haunting you, Pile 3. But this started from somewhere. This started, like I wish I could, I see this long ass spiral, right? And as you start to uncover why the spiral is as big as it is, I see the eye of a hurricane. I'm about to say I see the eye of a hurricane, bitch. But no, the eye of the hurricane, like the eye of the hurricane is so small, but the winds of its power is so fucking strong, right? And it's giving me, you see how thick this mountain is. That's how thick the spiral of the hurricane is, right? It's interesting. I was listening to Hurricane Chris last night. Anyways, I know. But whatever this is, spiral, not even paying attention to the box and the spirals, but the eye of the hurricane is you. The eye is your inner light. You exert so much drama, anxiety, anguish, unhappy, unsatisfied energy. A lot of you Pile 3s are consistent complainers. 1110. My phone just lit up. Yeah. A lot of you like ungrateful energy. Like it's almost like sickening in a sense. I feel like that's so fucked up, and I apologize if that offended you. But if we're being honest, it makes you sick, okay? But if you understood the power of the eye itself that's in the hurricane, and know that you have the power to control the force and the magnitude of the hurricane, into you see, okay? Knowing that the power lies inside of you, inside of the vessel. The body is the temple that holds the eye, okay? Which is the soul, okay? The soul is trying to come out. The soul is like, hello? Did you forget I was here? Hello? Okay? Like, that's the energy of your soul, right? And your soul is like, it's trying to burn through, but it's so consumed by the anger, the frustration, the thickness of whatever puts you in this energy to begin with. That's like, you don't even fucking know. You really don't know, Pile 3, but I'm telling you, the answers you need are within. You need to go within, get to the root, and affirm. Like, there's something about root and affirmations that's a theme throughout all of these readings. Pile 3, Leo, full moon, shadow work. Observe. You've been in observation. I was about to say you've been in observation enough. 12 and 13, Hangman, Death, Transformation, Scorpio energy. Observe and release. I was going to say you've been in enough observation energy, but you haven't. You've been observing everybody else and not yourself, which is why this into me I see is the overall theme for you, okay? But there's a transformation. It's like you have 4 different people in your ear. Release them, release the bullshit, release. It's like, I'm getting like, no bullshit, I'm getting like schizophrenic vibes, like so many voices. You morph into so many different personalities. You don't even know who you are. So you need to know, this Leo full moon is, who are you? Okay? There's, with these 4, this observations, another thing. Okay, this is a collective. This is going multitude of ways. So many people are telling you the same thing because there's a truth that you're refusing to hear. Okay, and it's something that you need to, I hear, release to accept. Release to accept. Observe why you're hearing the same thing from different versions of people, because there's some truth that needs to be heard. Okay, there's something about you, yourself, your vessel, your inner and outer being that is dying to transform, dying to be unstuck, dying to make it to the fucking tippity top, right? But you're it's like you're so, you don't even realize how much you're stuck in this cave, like, and stuck in this box. And I'm hearing like you're frustrated, everybody else is frustrated, and this is a time like you need to go within. Period. That's what I hear. Period. Like there's Pile 3 spirit. There's like an energy around you that is so fucking dark, yo. Like, I see it. Like, I can see it. And you're so comfortable with it that you're blinded to it. Deer in headlights. Bring love. Look at this. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, which we just had at the beginning of the month. So this entire month of February has been triggering for you because there's something that you need to see within, and there's something within yourself that you need to love. Okay, something that's being illuminated by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different people, 6 different circumstances, 6 different themes that you need to bring love into. Okay, pour into yourself, the star energy. Know that you are the star. Okay, period. I keep hearing period. What the fuck? Where are we going? Where are we going next with Pile 3 spirit? Something needs to be sacrificed. I hear, now behold the lamb. That's where we're going. Okay. Hold on, because it's scattered energy too. Oh, are these? Pile 3. My hands are too small for these cards. A lot of you need to sing, release, dance your pain away. We have the Princess of Swords reversed. 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords. That's a whole message right here. There's a group of people that you need to disconnect from. That I can tell you right now. Okay, we got the Princess of Swords reversed, the Chariot, the King of Swords, the King of Wands reversed, the Hierophant, the 3 of Cups. This is a commitment with 3 other people that needs to be severed. See this Prince of Swords? You need to sever it. And this is a fucking, this is an eagle. So in this card, this is not an eagle, this is a vulture. The vulture is attacking the butterflies, the transformation. This is that dark energy. It's trying to cut the head off. Like someone, you need to, I'm getting black magic vibes. Two of Wands, Crossroads, Eight of Swords, refusing to see, refusing to acknowledge. This is Ten of Swords in your head, the Chariot, needing to move forward, but your heart is closed. You are bitter. Like Pile 3, you are fucking bitter. There's a lot of bitter energy, a lot of backstabbing energy. There's a playing both sides or something with the community and a person. Like this is very fucking toxic. No cap. This full moon is asking you to cut it all off. Like cut it all off to get yourself unstuck in order to move. You need to cut it all off. You need to move forward by yourself at this time, okay? And this is something that's like mothering to you. So like when it comes to like friends and connections, there's people talking about you behind your back. 3 people. It's like they play face. Like they fuck with you, but they really don't. Behind your back, they're slaying you. And it's because you're committed to something, which is why you don't want to walk away and move forward. But you are drowning in darkness, like literally. But you need to make a decision to free yourself, okay? And take your power back. Take your mind back. Release these crossroads and get unstuck. Oh, Pile 3, let's see what you need to surrender. I'm ready to get out this energy. Pile 3. Thank you. Final message for Pile 3. Your ancestors have a message, Pile 3. Thank you. Yeah, they do. Pile 3, final message. Thank you. So we have change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, show me the first step and change me into one who can take it. Yes, take your power back. Doubt. Offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. Release doubt, release change. Don't worry about what's going to happen once you make the moves. You just need to initiate the moves, because this is a lot of bullshit around you, externally and internally, okay? We have the Son of Earth. So once you release and change and shift and surrender and love yourself, you're embarking towards a new journey, a new beginning. And the message your ancestors have for you is this 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. So once you make the necessary changes that this full moon is bringing up, actually this entire month of February has been bringing up for you, okay? And you trust the intuitive nudges that you've been getting, because you've been getting them. A very happy family life, financial security, and finding magic in the little things in life. Like, you see the difference based on the energy. And I've been talking about, look at the energy of this card. This is what's to come once you get out of this chaotic bullshit, honestly. Pile 3, I want to pray for you. God, source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, for every soul that chose Pile 3, for their full moon in Leo shadow work, pick a card. God, please touch their mind, touch their body, touch their soul. Allow them to have clarity and the inner strength and willpower to transform themselves in their lives, and to invite in loving, fulfilling, honest relationships, and help them and give them the inner power to slay and cut through the darkness that's attempting to overpower them. No weapon formed against them shall prosper. God, please protect them and guide them. Gratitude, Ashe. Paul 3, I love you. God bless you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you soon. Bye.